Look at the morning's papers, but for now, goodbye.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most humiliating live TV moments.
It was a cold day. It was a cold day, and there is no reason why you have to share that with everybody.
You're in a warm studio and you were standing over there.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we'll be looking at moments that occurred on live TV that were so embarrassing they left us either cringing or dying with laughter. Do you have a favourite humiliating moment from live TV? Let us know what it is in the comments. Number 10. John Barrowman's tumble. This morning.
Is what happens when we challenge men to try walking in our shoes for a day.
You never know someone's story until you've walked a mile in their shoes, or flown backwards off a chair in them. During this iconic Loose Women link, the hosts are discussing the inequalities and demands of women's beauty standards. So, to demonstrate the struggles, actor John Barrowman is put in pink stilettos. He soon becomes too cocky, however, and swings his feet onto the desk, but loses his balance and ends up falling off his stool and disappearing from view as a crew member runs on to try and help him. The studio erupts into chaos as he resurfaces, laughing and looking very red-faced. His overconfidence, along with the fact he can't even manage heels while sitting down, makes this a very humbling moment indeed.
John Barrowman can't even sit down in them, never mind walk. Oh, we're going to take him off for a little lie down. Do you want to join us at 12:30?
Number 9. Mike Bushell falls into a pool he's already in. BBC Breakfast.
I'm going to have to jump into the water, actually. I'm going to be very careful because I've got this sound pack on.
Every now and then, breakfast television can seem almost too good to be true with its mad antics. And this moment is definitely one of the highlights. While interviewing the British swimming team in Australia during the 2018 Commonwealth Games, Mike Bushell joins them in a small pool where they're all sitting on the side.
I didn't see the step. Sorry about that.
He then inexplicably decides to walk into the water to speak to them, but misjudges the depth, falling in and completely submerging himself, while the athletes watch in startled confusion, unable to stop themselves from laughing. It's made worse by the fact Bushell references his expensive mic pack right before taking the dive.
Mike is carrying on talking, but we can't hear him because a moment ago Mike fell in the water and his pack went in. He doesn't know, we can't hear him now.
Drenched and clearly mortified, he tries to carry on, but the interview's been lost to hilarious chaos. Number 8. EastEnders live blunder. EastEnders.
Tanya, I'm so pleased to see you. I just didn't expect. I mean, you said you couldn't.
To celebrate its 30th anniversary in 2015, EastEnders broadcast a week of live episodes. And as you can imagine, it didn't all run smoothly. Jo Joyce made a surprise return to the soap as Tanya, but her nerves obviously got the better of her in this embarrassing moment, when she is supposed to ask after the famous Ian Beale, but instead uses the actor's name and says, "How's Adam?"
How's Adam?
We see her and her co-star instantly realise her blunder, and the following silence is unbearably awkward as they both wait for their next cue. It wouldn't have been so bad had 10 million viewers not tuned in to watch, or if the actors had covered it up better. But unfortunately, it's all just uncomfortably mortifying.
Oh, come on, shall we?
Number 7. Gino D'Acampo can't pronounce third. This morning.
Okay, Italian sausage, you will know, because they're usually bigger than the English one.
Right, okay.
And they, simple as that.
Ah, Gino. He really is the gift that keeps on giving. During one of his many memorable cooking segments on This Morning, Gino is taking Philip and Holly through how to make a delicious sausage and cannellini dish. However, it suddenly becomes far less appetizing when he mentions his preferred measurements of the ingredients, referring to the fact that he likes to put a third of the cannellini beans in first and then the rest to go in later.
Usually what I do, I put a third of the cannellini.
No.
Of the cannellini now, and then the other quarter, it goes later.
Philip and Holly immediately burst into laughter, while Gino looks on in oblivious confusion before continuing with the recipe. It's the innocent expression on Gino's face that makes this moment so funny.
So third goes in.
That would ruin
Put
it.
it, mix it up. Now, there is no need to pour any salt whatsoever.
It's hilariously embarrassing, but endearing, which is Gino all over. Number 6, Simon Cowell has egg on his face. Britain's Got Talent.
Would dream the impossible dream.
Simon Cowell is famous for always looking suave, polished, and consistently pleased with himself, to the point where it's almost annoying. All that certainly changed, though, in this embarrassing moment when he was egged during the 2013 live final of Britain's Got Talent. When singers Richard and Adam were performing, one of their musicians suddenly ran to the front of the stage with a carton of eggs and began throwing them at Cowell, apparently in protest of his power over the music industry and because she wanted to humiliate him.
The impossible dream.
Well, she definitely achieved her goal because Cowell was left an undignified mess as he tried to dodge the eggs and keep his composure. It's a bizarre and embarrassing moment, but never not funny. Sorry, Simon.
Apologies for that happening. Obviously, that was not part of the act.
Number 5, Judy Finnegan flashes everyone. 6th National Television Awards.
And the winners are Judy and Richard and This Morning.
This will be passed down like folklore, as perhaps one of the worst wardrobe malfunctions in British history. And no, we're not being dramatic, okay? When TV presenters Judy Finnegan and husband Richard Madeley go up on stage to deliver their acceptance speech at the National Television Awards, she lives every woman's worst nightmare as the front of her dress falls down and her stark white bra is exposed. It's made more painful by the fact that neither she nor Richard notices.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Instead, he misinterprets the shouts and gestures from the audience as encouragement for him to do his Ali G impression. Eventually, John Leslie leaps on stage and covers her up, and Judy laughs it off like a champ. All in all, the moment is absolute carnage.
If you vote for us next year, she'll show you both of them. Thank you.
Number 4, Sophie Ridge talks about Sky News. Sophie Ridge is a political correspondent and presenter for Sky News, where she is known for her tough questions and hard-hitting journalism. However, nothing smacked both viewers and politicians alike in the face quite like the time she spectacularly mispronounced Kezia Dugdale's job title.
And joining us in our studio now is the leader of Scottish Labour.
Initially introducing her as the leader of Scottish Labour, Sophie quickly corrects herself and tries to continue as normal. However, it quickly becomes apparent that she definitely hasn't got away with it, as the camera shows an utterly unimpressed Dugdale giving Sophie this stink eye. Is the moment actually mortifying? Yes. But is it also an innocent and hilarious mistake? Also yes. Come on, Kezia, lighten up. Number 3, Linda LaPlante gets a bit muddled. This morning.
And I rap a bit and then I do a Q&A.
You rap?
When she goes on This Morning to promote her new crime novel, successful author and national treasure Linda LaPlante describes an innocent exchange between two of her characters. However, she accidentally mixes up her words, and when she means to say blow dry, she instead says something a bit racier.
And her sister says, listen, I need to talk to you. I have a tint and blow job waiting for me. It's like nothing would ever.
LaPlante seems completely unbothered and unaware of her slip-up, but Philip and Holly certainly aren't. We see them trying to suppress their giggles as they look sheepishly off camera and attempt to continue with a professional interview to some degree of success. It's a combination of the shock of hearing the word on morning TV and Philip and Holly's flustered reactions that make this moment so hilariously memorable. Don't worry, Linda. Potato, potato, we've all been there.
And she says, listen, the dressmaker used to make dresses for Alma Cogan. And it's like Jane, who's so career-minded.
Number 2, Katie Hopkins forgets India is a graphical location. This Morning.
A name for me is a shortcut. It's a really efficient way of working out what class that child comes from. Do I want my children to play with them?
Where to even begin with this one? Katie Hopkins has made her name by spewing conventional opinions and invoking huge reactions with her views. But nothing she said has caused a greater stir as this. Appearing on This Morning to discuss children's names and how she shamelessly discriminates against kids based solely on what they're called, she makes the bold claim that she especially hates location-based names. She seems genuinely happy with herself, until Philip points out she named her own daughter after one of the biggest countries in the world in this mic drop moment.
Oh, so Brooklyn or London.
Your child's called India?
Yes, but you know, that's because it's not related to a location. That's because it's
India
related
isn't
to
a
a
location?
family. No.
We're talking about education?
Embarrassed, she splutters an answer about India not being a location, while Holly and the crew blatantly laugh at her idiocy. There's satisfying, and then there's Katie Hopkins being humiliated on national television satisfying. It's magnificent.
You judge children?
Yes.
On their names?
Yes, Holly.
Number 1, Gemma Collins' almighty stage dive. Radio 1 Teen Awards.
The winner of the Radio 1 Teen Award for Best TV Show is...
Gemma Collins has had her fair share of memorable moments in British culture, from her sassy remark to her diva meltdown. However, none are as iconic as the magnificent tumble she took at the Radio 1 Teen Awards in Wembley Stadium. After announcing the winners of the Best TV Show category, Gemma excitedly spins around, while a surprise trap door opens to reveal the winners.
So sorry about that!
Unaware of the trapdoor, she loses her footing and ends up plummeting sideways into the hole, almost taking down 4 Love Islanders with her and leaving the whole stadium stunned. She's quickly helped up and recovers like a pro, but it certainly isn't her most elegant moment, and she's never quite since managed to live it down. Never change, GC.
This is live, this is what happens!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.